Good afternoon to you all. So today is a time for me to present myself, to share or disseminate some of the informations about me. You might have seen in this slide that my name is bigger than my firm's name, right? My firm name is VAPAKA Legal, whereas my name is Srikanth Katti, and my qualifications are also written over there. Because there is a reason for it. Because in legal field, what matters is the lawyer's profile than the name of the firm actually. What is his credibility, what is his potential, and what he can deliver decides the fate of his firm. So we may have several law firms, but when we want to choose a law firm, generally the clients go to the website and see who are the partners in the firm actually, and what is their profile and what is their credibility. So basis that they choose a law firm and not otherwise. That means they do not choose a law firm and then a partner. They choose a partner and then go to the law firm with which he is working, right? This is, so that is how I would like to start my presentation. My practice areas are these. So I am a corporate lawyer by profession, but it doesn't mean that I do not entertain other practice areas or other conventional areas of practice. But primarily I deal with corporate. Corporate includes commercial contracts, fundraising. I was just mentioning that I advise a lot of startup companies. Around 15 to 17 startup companies are there in my retainership, where I advise them on a regular legal matters, fundraising, day-to-day commercial contracts, and sectors includes IT, ITES, e-commerce, digital marketing, manufacturing, pharma, of course, is one of my important sectors. Healthcare, I advise a lot of healthcare companies as well. I advise a lot of hospitals. Actually, in the past, I have advised a couple of hospitals as well. And then financing, fundraising, I talked about it that, once you scale up your business to a certain extent, you may be in requirement of a fund. So I advise how to raise the fund, both in terms of equity as well as debt, right? Debentures, shares, all those things actually. Then secretarial, secretarial includes incorporating your business. It may be any sort of a business entity, starting from partnership in the limited liability partnership, then trust, then society, then company, even in companies, private limited company, then public companies. So it may include any sort of a organization and day-to-day compliances, like you will have to file so many returns with Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Register of Companies, then you have Register of Societies, you have Register of Trust. So on a day-to-day basis, so many compliances and filing returns is required. So I would take care of that. Then of course, another important aspect is labor and employment. I think there are a few companies here, there are a few organizations and business houses here where you employ more than 20, 30 employees, right? So labor and employment practice may include even starting off your, drafting of the employment agreement, offer letter in the Hedkondo. Nale tomorrow you face so many labor law issues, labor issues, employment issues, any sort of issues. And then of course there are so many compliances, licenses and permissions that you would require from a labor point of view. PF, gratuity, shops and establishment, factories. So adellanu hidkondo anything and everything related to the labor and employment I do take care of. Intellectual property right, that you have your own brand, but you need to protect that brand under intellectual property laws. It may include even trademark agirbodu, patent agirbodu, right? Your designs agirbodu, anything and everything that comprises of intellectual property right. Copyright, you write a book, right? You write a book, so you want to protect that. You don't want any other to copy paste that. So I will assist you in obtaining necessary protections in terms of trademark, copyright, patent, designs, merchandise, anything for that matter relating to the business. Then technology, media and telecommunication. In the digital world, there are a lot of things evolving. I am a DSCI certified privacy professional actually. I do take care of data privacy matters of a company. In the digital world, we talk of big data and all that, right? So how do we protect the data when we are doing or transacting in a digital business? So I advise on technology laws, media laws, telecom laws, data privacy, right? Anything relating to advisory, contract, documentation, licensing, anything that is pertaining to Telecommunication. Of course, the last two are litigations, right? Conventional lawyer practice. It may include civil practice, criminal practice. Then I have appeared before Supreme Court. I have appeared before Competition Commission of India. Then starting from High Court, lower courts. So any for that matter, writ petitions, anything relating to litigation, family matters, labor matters, everything and anything relating to litigation I can handle. Real estate, of course, we have our colleague also, we can collaborate. I do take care of large property acquisitions, title due diligence, and anything related to, of course, advisory on real estate disputes, which is also very striving business for any lawyer for that matter. So I have a big team of lawyers, and I do not refuse any legal matter that comes to me. I do entertain all sorts of matters. Next slide, please. These are some of the judicial forums and authorities that I have appeared in my career. Courts, of course, starting from lower court till the Supreme Court, Competition Commission of India, then Department of Telecom, Department of Factories, KIDB, real estate people would understand KIDB, what are the nuances with complying with KIDB and all that. Then we have Labor Department, Fire Department, Ministry of Home Affairs. That means if you are a foreign company and if any sort of investment is coming, for example, Flipkart went to Ministry of Home Affairs for its foreign direct investment actually, right? Then Foreign Investment Facilitation Board. It's authority, government authority to take care of investment matters. Then of course, Reserve Bank of India. If you are into financial lending, financial marketing, digital marketing, we have a lot of fintech companies these days, right? I advise a lot of fintech companies on various, financial related matters. Next slide. Then so far at BHF, this is also important, right? Because I am addressing VBF. So what I have got so far from VBF and what is my expectation of VBF? So far I have received matters or clients for these kind of various matters. Litigations, of course, it includes civil matter. Of course, one criminal matter also I am handling. Family matters I am handling. A lot of clients have been referred by some of the VBF members. Advisory on recovery, that also I advised on one of the matters. Real estate matters, couple of real estate matters also family matters I talked about. Drafting of contracts, our Nitin is here. For Nitin, I drafted one contract for him and a lot of things to be drafted for him also. Next one, please. Okay, so this is my professional experience. These are the law firms and companies for which I have worked in the past before starting this venture. I started my career with Fox Mandal, which is a topmost law firm in India in its corporate division. Then I worked for Samsung R&D Center as one of its legal counsel. Samsung R&D Center, it's in a software development business. Then I worked for an e-commerce company called Via.com. It's into travel hospitality sector. Then Leiko is a Beijing-based company. I was the legal head for Leiko. Then Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. I'm sure at least few of you might have heard Amarchand Mangaldas. It is one of the topmost law firms of India. I worked based out of Delhi office of the law firm, working for telecom technology and media practice. Then I worked for Syngene, which is a pharma company, which is a Biocon group company, as its deputy legal head. These are my academic qualifications. I am BAL, LLB, LLM, DCPP. So it is very big. So LLM is my highest master's qualification. DCPP is Data Security Council Certified Privacy Professional. So these are two photos. This is my master's rank certificate. I am a first rank holder to Business Bangalore University. You can see my rank certificate here. This is my DCPP certification. Recently, I did this. There are very few DCPP, Data Security Council certified privacy professionals in India. I am proud to say I am one among those. Right? Next. So these are my international exposures. So I have visited these countries in my professional life, working with so many countries' attorneys. This is my working experience with Japan. Of course, this is China. I did not want to show my face over there because it was very cold, terrible cold. This is in Singapore. This is in Hong Kong. This is very important and very proud moment for me when I had a meeting with the Supreme Court judge of Japan, actually, right? So I had a business meeting with him way back when I worked in Tokyo for about 8 months, working for a Japanese law firm actually. So I was based out of Tokyo for a couple of months. I think that's all. That's about me. In case if you need any help, I know my profile looks very big, but my professional fees are very reasonable and considerable. Please do approach me. First, let's talk, then let's talk about commercials and all that. Thank you so much for VBF for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.